Jeff James and rockin' Robin Luddite, unleashing the loudest, hardest hitting metal show on the airwaves.
For the battle fought to be won.
Greetings, metal maniacs. This is Don Whaler from Sacred. You are listening to Outlaw Nation.
Watching myself in the mirror, I call to myself, talk to myself, can't hear myself till I scream. There's pain and there's violence, I'm crying in silence, wearing masks to hide the real. I know your intentions were good. It's the mindful past for me. Now keep praying every day for pain and smiles to give a place to keep you safe from me. The prison doors, they cloud my visions. They never open up for me.
left unseen. I've been to places, I've seen the faces, victims of the war machine. I came home to unfamiliar streets, a stranger in my skin. The flags were waving, the bands were playing, but the war came marching in. I hear the thunder when the night's gone still, see the shadows moving against my will. The battle's over, but I'm fighting still. Star Wars, the battle still rages inside these walls. Star Wars, I hear the echoes when the darkness calls. The guns fell silent, but the memories roar. I'm still fighting yesterday's Star Wars. These scars remind me of the price that's paid for every comrade who never made it home that day. I carry their memories through the fire and pain. Though the war still haunts me, I won't wear these chains. Oh, Star Wars, invisible wounds that nobody sees. Star Wars, they follow me home on every sleepless dream. The war is over, but my soul keeps score. I'm still living through these Star Wars. The dawn is breaking through the smoke once more. I'm not who I was when I marched off to war. I've seen things I shouldn't seen, better left unseen. I've been to places, I've seen the faces, victims of the war machine. And we carry these Star Wars. The battle still rages righteous hand of God, the righteous Lamb of God, the righteous hand of God, the righteous. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go.
Hello, welcome to the Metal Revolution.
Heck yeah, man.
From the underground to the main stage, this is where true metal lives. Welcome to the Metal Revolution Hour with your hosts Jeff James and myself, Rockin' Robin. We're digging into the sickest new releases,
Sickest.
classic album deep dives, and sitting down with the bands that are keeping the underground alive. Horns up, volume up at 11, and let's start the revolution.
Start the revolution, baby.
There
Plus,
we
we
go.
have music by Seven. I can't remember their name now.
See, that's why I shouldn't always abbreviate.
Yeah. 7 days a minute. We played Ready or Not. We played the Joe Davis band, The Hand of God. That was for you. Just for you. All right, Robin.
Thank you.
Tonight we have Olathe.
Olathe.
Thank you. The Rising Fall has a brand new song. I played it on Thursday. I'm going to play it again tonight, The Countess.
I didn't get that far. I was rewatching.
Oh, it's great. I love that song. It's about Elizabeth Bathory.
Okay.
She killed over 650 people.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. She bathed in virgin blood. Virgin. Like that word, virgin. Haven't heard it in a long time. All right. I digress. Okay. Divine Martyr. That's a great band. Decimator. Freaky Things. Awaiting Abigail. Opaque. Which I think is opaque.
Opake.
Well, it's O-P-A-K, and then the thing over the E, but the E is apostrophe. There's not an apostrophe, but it's a space over.
It's an accent. So, yeah, I think it would be A.
So, apake? Apaki?
Opake.
Okay.
I'm going to go with it.
All right. Conspiracy 216, Avoid Dead. And I got a brand new song last night from a friend of mine, Monica. She's in the band Still in Darkness. They're from Cleveland.
Cool.
I've known her forever, man. I knew you when you played acoustic guitar and sang as Cinnamon Girl. That's going a long way back. That's at Verley's for Songwriters Night
Okay.
on acoustics. That's how I got my start. All right, so that's what we're going to do tonight. And I do want to say hello, Avoid Dead.
Yes.
Hi, Sandy.
They said that they're working on 4 new songs in the comments.
Yeah, they have a song called a World Divided, and it's super killer good.
Okay.
I love it. We're not playing it tonight. We're going to play Inner Demons, which is another great song. And I was telling them earlier today that the last time the Reverend was up at Smedley's, a couple times before I went up there, he was requesting the DJ to play tracks like The Rising Fall, Awaiting Abigail, Avoid Dead. So I thought that was super cool. So if we ever go up there, the DJ could just and bring them right up. Okay,
That's
cool.
great.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one song and then get set up for Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death Metal.
Alrighty.
Okay? And I was saving this for just now. This is The Rising Fall with Countess. You're going to dig this.
Melted was my destiny.
Countess. That was great.
Yeah. I had to take the flag thing off at least for a second. It's hot as.
It's hot in here. We're basically wearing nothing. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying.
Hey, you see my tattoos now, though.
Yeah, you can see all our tats. Pretty cool, man. I need more. I need to fill in the white spaces.
I got two I can send you to.
Yeah, I need to do some cool stuff.
Shout out Mike Martini.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Let's do this one.
Can somebody give me a high?
All right. Death metal. Conjuring Satan. All right. Born from thrash metal, death metal is the most aggressive heavy metal subgenre, characterized by heavily down-tuned guitars, blast beats, and guttural growls or shrieks. Traditional melody for menacing atmosphere of relentless horror-inspired brutality. The revolution continues today as modern artists blend old-school analog grit with razor-sharp modern precision. All right. Death metal emerged in the 1980s by pushing the speed and intensity of thrash metal into darker, heavier, and more shocking sonic territory. Sounds cool. Defined by heavily down-tuned guitars, frantic blast beat drumming, and deep guttural vocals, death growls. The genre quickly evolved from raw underground movement into a complex global phenomenon. Did you know that?
No, I didn't actually know death metal was in the 80s particularly, but I knew it was, newer.
We forgot to do our shots, too.
Huh.
Let's do them right now.
I know Rob was talking about it too, so that's why. Some certain Apple one, Rob.
Hey, Rob, this one's to you, buddy. 4th of July. It's our
Can you
Independence Day. Hoorah, America. It's for you
Cheers.
guys. Cheers, hon.
They're so good, you never need a chaser.
It's delicious.
At least I don't.
Number 9. No, I'm kidding. We haven't done 9 yet. Okay.
9 cubed.
Yet. All right. The influences acts like Slayer, Venom, Celtic Frost. Cool band.
Yeah, Celtic or Celtic.
All right, here we
Depends
go
on-
again. Celtic Frost. But in America, we say Celtic, like the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Imagine if it was Gaelic Frost.
Don't get me started on that. No, I was going to say something, but I think I'll skip it. All right, so by introducing faster tempos and occult imagery, which I kind of dig.
Yeah,
I like
I mean,
it.
Venom has that pentagram
I
symbol
like
with
that.
isn't it with the bullhead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baphomet's the ram head, right?
Well, I think I only consider Baphomet like the full thing, which is like a weird trans thing if you think about it, because it's got boobs.
Trans. That's what I was going to say
It's like
earlier,
a
but I
male
held
thing with boobs.
I held back because I knew my joke was not appropriate. But thank you.
I'm
And
just
I'll give
saying.
you one of these again.
Can somebody give me a oh yeah?
I think you did that too well.
All right, man. All right, where was I here? Okay. The Bay Area trash band Possessed, another cool name, is widely credited with naming the genre via their 1984 death metal demo and their seminal 1985 debut album, Seven Churches.
It's always 1984.
Yes, the best year ever.
Orwell.
79 through
Van Halen, though.
92 was great for metal. It was after Guns N' Roses broke up after Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
They broke
And it all went to hell. Grunge was cool, though. We haven't done grunge metal yet, which we will get to.
I'll sit through it.
But I like grunge. I'm not saying I don't. I do like it. There's some bands I really dig, and there's others that
Well, I only really liked like Stone Temple Pilots as far as grunge, because they're still kind of like more rock. They have a lot of rock and roll.
They're pop
element.
metal,
Yeah, but
in my opinion.
in the '90s, I listened to Creed and stuff and was happy.
Hey, Nickelback is
A
great.
Puddle of Mud was
Hey,
great
have you heard the song "Animals"?
by Nickelback.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
song rocks, man.
Yeah,
I don't care what you say. And also, by the way, fuck you. There's my one swear word for tonight. I love Winger.
I like
Winger is a
that.
great band. I don't care what was it, Beavis and Butthead
Well,
that did it
I
to 'em?
sang "Easy Come, Easy Go" at karaoke.
Yeah, I don't remember. I had a great time that night. That's how you know you had
But no,
fun.
I like Winger. Obviously, I have a Winger shirt from the '80s.
Happy 250th America. I heard Trump's 250 America didn't fare too well.
We're just so disillusioned with no arrests from the Epstein files, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
World's gone to hell, man. Okay, let's continue on. What do you think his last name is?
Schulender?
Chuck Schulender's band, Death.
Schuldiner, actually.
Schuldiners?
Schuldiner.
Well, he had a band called Death. They released Scream Bloody Gore in 1987. It's my graduation year. Hoorah. This album is widely considered the first pure death metal record. It established the convictions of gore-focused lyrics and raw, guttural aggression.
I know the singer of Ghost, Tobias, really loves that band too. Death.
I love the band Ghost.
You know, he actually had a death metal band called Repugnant. They're really good, actually. I have that CD.
Repugnant. What a great band name.
Mm-hmm.
There's
The Tome of Darkness is this album name. Yeah.
See, I love the dark imagery, and I love the really dark rock band. That's why I'm really drawn to goth. 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 I don't know.
I just like all black, so it puts me in the goth category.
Yeah, the
I
Rising,
don't know if I am or not. I just wear black, man.
The Rising Fall said they love Winger. Reb Beach, great guitar player. I say it every time I talk about Winger. I love him. And also, White Lion.
Yeah. I love
Wait!
yeah.
I never had a chance to love you. Right?
Now I never want to say. Or however.
Yeah,
One
however it
more
goes.
time.
Yeah, I like, Avoid Dead said Alice in Chains. I like Alice in Chains.
They're all right.
It's a good band. They
I
are.
have a crazy
She's like,
Scott
they are.
Weiland.
They are right.
I have a crazy Scott Weiland story.
Do tell.
So my friend who's also passed, rest in peace, Dave K. He is was a photographer. So Scott Weiland was playing at the MGM, but like in the Velvet Room, the small stage.
Small stage.
And no, I got to. Well, he was able to
Up
get me
close?
to meet Scott. Yeah, it was like
Nice.
2 to 400 seats. I forget how many, but like I'm backstage, finally gonna meet him in the meet and greet thing, and his whole family was like, "Oh, look at her!" Da, 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 da. But like they were late coming out. When he finally comes out, he's got like tears in his eyes, and he did not say one word to me. Like I had a Velvet Revolver CD and my Core CD, like the
Yeah.
sleeves out, like ready from the sign it, and he just kind of like was looking. Do
you think
and
he
then
was-
he like slowly handed it back once the security guard was like, move it. I'm like, I'm not ripping it out of his hands. Like, I'm not and like in the pictures with us too, he's like tears in his eyes. And I left there and I called my friend and I was sobbing, like, he's going to be gone in a year. And then 13 months later was when he actually died.
So he was high that night, in your opinion.
He was battling demons. I wouldn't say it wasn't even just being that. It was like he was literally being tortured from the inside out. Like,
That's really too bad because he
I
was a
sobbed.
great singer
yeah.
and he was a great performer on stage. Stone Temple Pilots and then with Velvet Revolver, which was a great band. And
Yeah.
had he not died, they probably would have released a bunch of more songs and had way more hits. Sad, man.
Yeah, I was sobbing because the people around him were all like, oh, like living off of what he did for
Yeah.
them, kind of, and it was just hard.
But that
to
was
see.
the end of the excess of the 80s and rolling into grunge, which, and if you remember in the 80s, it was all about cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
And then in
The white stuff.
the white stuff, snow, baby, when it snows. And then in the 90s, it was all about dog food.
Well, that was just a lot of people coming to terms with things. It was definitely a lot more melancholy than the party thing. Yes,
Yeah.
kind of real life, but even that's still not real life for a lot of people.
Well, they kind of wanted to reject the 80s because they didn't
Yeah.
like the big corporate rock and the big tours. That's why Nirvana wouldn't tour with Guns N' Roses. And if you know the story, in the fight that happened between Axl and Kurt Cobain backstage at, I'm not sure if it was the Grammys or the American Music Awards, but it was because Nirvana wouldn't go on tour with Guns N' Roses. Remember when Axl Rose lit?
I mean, I can respect
Nirvana's
that,
head on
yeah,
fire?
but I think that's partially why I really reject 90s, because they were so like F you 80s, and I'm like all about the 80s, so I'm like, that's just rude as heck. I listen to Backstreet Boys over
That sounded
some
like
of these other grunge bands.
all about the 80s. Sounds like a commercial. I'm all about the 80s. Okay. All right.
No, that was me.
Let's continue. All right. So the Florida scene centered around Morrison, recording studio, and producer Scott Burns in Tampa.
All right, so this scene birthed a tight, high influential production style. The key bands included Morbid Angel, introducing complex blast beats and occult concepts.
Blast beats.
Obituary, which I've seen multiple times, they're great. And
Yeah.
Is that Deicide, not Decide?
Deicide.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good band. And who was it you said before that?
Obituary?
Obituary. That's another great band.
Yeah, I actually have an Obituary shirt.
They have cool shirts. Talking
Yeah.
about dark aesthetics, very cool shirts.
So, and then the Swedish scene Stockholm bands, and you didn't mention Repugnant. I'm kidding.
Repugnant. You are repugnant.
But it pioneered a completely different aesthetic, utilizing a thick, fuzzy chainsaw guitar tone, driven by bands like Entombed with their landmark 1990 album Left Hand Path, and Dismember. This style incorporated a heavy dose of raw, hardcore punk energy.
Punk. I love punk.
So, technical death metal integrates complex time signatures, jazz fusion influences, and hyper-precise musicianship. Death, or human, atheist, cynic, necrophagous, melodic death metal infuses aggressive death metal elements with the soaring guitar harmonies of traditional heavy metal. At the Gates, Slaughter of the Soul, In Flames, Dark Tranquility, brutal / slam death metal drops tempos into a low, palm muted, rhythmic breakdowns meant specifically to induce moshing, which I do not do.
Oh, you'll get killed in there. I got knocked over at Unwritten Law at Peabody's.
I always just kind of laugh when people who instigate mosh pits get hurt. Like, what did you expect?
I'll tell you a funny story. I was at Inkfest with this chick, and she crowd surfed. Like, they picked her up and carried her all the way to the stage and then carried her all the way back. I'm like, they were
Didn't have to get dropped off and walk around.
they were grabbing your pussy and your ass the whole time. I totally did
She was
not
probably
enjoy
like,
watching that.
"Yeah." No, don't touch me. That's
I was
how am.
I was like, I'm totally against this.
But
She didn't care.
what suffocation, effigy of the forgotten, internal bleeding, devourment. So death doom slows the tempo down to an agonizing, depressing crawl, mixed with atmospheric melodies like Paradise Lost, My Dying Bride, and Anathema.
My Dying Bride's a cool band.
I've heard of them. I've probably heard them and not known like it was them.
It's super heavy. I would also say that that was a loud boom.
I like those ones, the white ones that are like Not like big or anything. They're just like loud.
Big and loud. Paradise Lost's a cool band name too.
Unlike how I like my men.
You don't like them loud?
No.
Don't fucking touch that. I had to do it, man. One of these. It was coming. It was totally coming.
The power of the dark side.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Rockin' Robin,
and you're listening to.
Metal Revolution Hour.
I just
right.
got that.
My bad.
No, it's good. That was funny. Cross-pollination. The early 2000s saw a massive cross-pollination with hardcore music generating the hyper-popular deathcore movement.
Deathcore.
Cleveland's death metal scene is a revered, relentless pillar of extreme underground music. I know one thing that really comes to my mind is Midnight. I really like them. I know they're that super, super death.
Are they more goth than death?
Yeah, I really like them.
You should get them on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Midnight, coming after you.
Rooted in raw intensity, the local community frequently hosts touring acts and showcases legendary homegrown talent at dedicated clubs across the metro area. Nunslaughter. I'm glad you have them on
Nunslaughter,
there.
that's a good band.
Oh, yeah.
I played them on the show
Yeah, they're good.
a long time ago. We should bring them
Ben
back.
Stevens was with them as Andrew. One of the most prolific and famous acts out of Cleveland, known globally for their brand of devil metal.
Devil metal.
Grave Plague, a prominent local death metal act tearing up stages across the Midwest, and Mutilation Barbecue, a fast-rising local favorite, frequently seen at heavy metal bills in Cleveland Heights. And I love Cleveland Heights.
And speaking of Cleveland Heights, the Grog Shop, located in Cleveland Heights, this spot hosts local and touring acts, including the staple Thursday night death metal
Cool.
events.
Yeah, I love Cleveland Heights. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, Cleveland Heights is, the east side is very beautiful.
Like all the trees that are like coming over you like a
Oh,
canopy
yeah.
when you're
It's
driving.
fantastic in the
It's
summer, the fall, in the spring.
beautiful.
You don't want to drive there in the winter. I'll just say it right now. I hate Cleveland winters. It's the worst thing in the world.
These summers are not too easy either.
No, they've been very hard to deal with.
Last 2 weeks is like, sorry, God.
So that was death metal. I hope you're listening out there, Sandy. That was a little education for you. All right.
Yeah.
Ready to play some tunes?
Of course.
All right. So we were talking about goth. I think this band is kind of like goth metal. This is Divine Martyr.
Okay.
And then we're going to follow that up with Aletheia, Seven Deadly Sins. And then we're going to do the Decimator. The song is called The Gap. And I just want to point out, 85% of these songs are all new.
Cool.
All right? We'll be right back.
of you. You get a piece of me. Step a little closer now. I wanna show you how it can be. In all your wildest dreams, you never thought you'd say. Sweat and blood just pouring out. Demons dancing free. Seven deadly sayings. How we begin to find our way. Let's make another stand today. Show me your hand. I'll take you to the promised land. Come on and ride with me. It's a thrash and ecstasy. I want a piece of you. You get a piece of me. I wanna find what you're all about. I want the place no one can say. Let's lift up off the ground and feel the energy. Fuel for the heaven soul. Come on and ride with me. Celebrate these sayings. How do we begin to find our way? Let's make another stand today. Show me your hand. I'll take you to the promised land. Come on and ride with me. It's a thrash and ecstasy. It's a thrash and ecstasy. Yeah. Come on, ride with me. I will never let you down. You're the one we're in the ground. I bow to you. I will never let
heavens, man. I'm gonna have to show this
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah. It was his idea. I was like, wait, he actually was wanting something. He's like, go for it.
You like the way that ends?
I do.
It's very melancholy.
It was calming.
It was nice. I
Yeah.
liked it. Decimator, The Gap.
Reminds me of that Judas Priest bonus track from Defenders of the Faith. Turn off your light or turn on your light. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Turn on
it's like
your light.
so calm
That's a
and
great
stuff, and then
song.
it just kind of
Yes.
grips in, and even
love
still,
it.
it's this. Yeah,
It just glides you
reminds
into
me of that,
it
yeah.
glides you into tranquility.
yes,
That's what it is. So Decimator is from Australia.
awesome.
Okay.
We come from a land down under.
That's great. I'm gonna give you one of those too. That's good.
I love Men at Work
Um,
and Men at Work.
She loves men that work. Don't
I
they
see
all?
blue collared Americans.
Don't they all, man? Hey, Josh, thank you for the WD-40. It's not that I don't have the money to get it. I'm just so beat half the time. I just want to go home, and
It's such a cute can, though.
it's great. It's
like all
gonna
you
fix
need.
my oily chair, my squeaky chair. I mean, with the oil.
That was what it was. I'm like, I knew you needed it, but I forgot. I was
Now
like,
it's not
wait.
making a lot of noise. Isn't that crazy?
Shout out to my friend Ray Arona who gave me this jacket.
Yeah.
He's MAGA
Happy
and
4th
into
of July.
Fox, but I love him anyway.
He's into MAGA.
Yes.
I was thinking the other day.
I love him dearly, and I hope he sees the light. Because I
MAWA, Make America Worse Again.
Mawa.
MAWA. I
know,
belong to the MAWA.
I was happy about Maha, Make America Healthy Again. I was into that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I dig that one.
Until he, yeah, you don't hear anything about that anymore, do you?
You don't hear anything about a lot of stuff, Robin. It's
Edomites. Did I say
shit
that?
show, man. It's a shit show. But we have freedom, kinda.
Kinda. Definitely more than other people do still. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
true.
I mean,
True. I mean, it's not Rwanda. We're not living in Iran.
they're getting close.
It's not that bad.
They're getting close to trying to arrest you for what you say. So honestly, I'm waiting for it. Come for me.
We're doing good. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, have you looked at the United Kingdom?
Exactly.
You can't, if you catcall a girl, which, is like, hey, baby, nice ass, you can go to jail for that.
Sexual harassment.
Although, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should go to jail for that. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. It's kind of bad. But then
Here's the
again,
thing, a guy that's actually interested in you for you is going to want to know you and not do some stupid stuff like that. Let's be real.
true. But I do have something I would say, but I'm going to reserve that for locker room talk.
Unless I randomly say your thoughts 5 minutes later.
Yeah,
again.
you might. I wasn't going to say it earlier at all, right?
Can somebody give me a high?
God tells me to speak truth, and I just
Yeah.
I just say what he wants me to say.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm about to say. He's talking through me.
I love it. That's fantastic. All right, guys. I got something cool we're going to do. This is 5 metal songs we can't live without.
Nope.
And I know out there, you guys have probably 5 metal songs that you can't live without. So what I'd like to do is me and Robin are going to go back and forth and probably explain why we can't live without them, right? I would love for you guys to go put in the comments the songs that you can't live without.
Yes, if you do
And then
the
we
same, then it'll make me want to listen to it with the perspective
Exactly.
that you guys have the perspective of listening to
Right.
the songs too.
Excellent. All right. Robin, since it is the 4th of July,
Yeah.
why don't you go first?
Well, the very first thing I could think of, we were supposed to come up with this earlier.
Yes,
We
that's
did
true.
not. But that's sometimes
That's
the best
true.
when it's like what comes to your brain first and like kind of those whys is like boom, boom, booms. It's probably most accurate, the procrastinator brain. So,
Yes.
Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue. Why?
Why, Robin?
While, it's not the first song to get me into them, while it's still not my absolute favorite song, though it's one of my favorite songs, every single instrument, all 4 instruments, drum, bass, vocals, guitar, this song is one of the most perfect songs ever. Like the drum is the most perfect for this song. The guitar is the most perfect for this song. The solo is the most perfect. Nikki slamming that bass is the most perfect. Like, I can't. It's like the perfect definition of metal.
I do not disagree. I completely agree with you. Motley Crue. Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
From the get-go of that song, just the kicking of the Harley
Yeah.
and that revving of the engine, and then the whole aesthetic of strippers dancing around poles.
And then it's like just a whole
They had me
build up
sold.
too at the beginning because
Yeah,
it's like, and the whole, you think about
I 100% agree with you.
such a good song.
Great song.
Great music video too.
Great music
Have you seen
video.
the uncensored one?
That was like
Yeah.
80s excess at its highest levels. If you've ever seen,
Peak.
I almost knocked my mic. I got so excited.
Peak.
Peak. They were so high on
Oh yeah, that was Nikki's worst moments with the
everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Excess everything. Yeah. 100%. I couldn't live without that song. I like that too.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, yeah. I've
That,
seen them in concert a
makes
bunch of
metal to
times.
me. Yeah.
I saw them for their first album, man.
That's so cool. I
Oh my
love Too
God.
Fast for Love.
Too Fast for Love? Holy crap. They were amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for mine?
Yes.
All right, so we have Mark Kendall coming July 13th.
Yeah.
He's from the band Great White. I freaking love that band. I could not live without Save Your Love by them.
I highly respect that.
That is so well produced. If you listen to the guitars in the very beginning with, I'm not sure if there's keyboards going on, but it's so like perfect.
Like the ambiance.
The ambiance and his vocals are so strong and in control. That song to me, it's not the epitome of the 80s. We'll get there with mine with the epitome of the 80s, but that song is beautiful, seductive, and I love it. I cannot live without that song.
And I always respect Great White. I mean, just honestly.
Great White.
Jack Russell was amazing when I'd met him. Rest in peace as well. And I'd met the other Great White guys when they toured with Foreigner, even though I love Jeff.
I'm so excited to have Mark Kendall on.
Me too.
It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to ask him
Especially as
couple
I was
questions
saying, like
about Great White.
afterwards too, like he'll have the perspective of like after the House of Blues show
Yeah.
too, because we just saw the other ones before the show.
All right.
But-
What's your second one?
My number 2, Queensryche, Revolution Calling from the amazing Operation Mindcrime. Why? Because out of all the other lyrics in that song, in that album, other than I think the one where they talk about burning the White House, Revolution Calling has probably the most truth, like as far as what's actually happening in the world, because what was happening in the early 80s is happening right now, like exactly right now. It's just as relevant as it was in the later 80s or early 90s. And it's like with all this stuff going on, it's almost like that's going to be one of those songs that we kind of sing riding in the battle almost. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be one of those songs that pumps up the army. You know?
Revolution calling.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a killer song.
I feel like I can't live without it because
Man.
it's just so integral for not just what I believe, but just what is right.
In my opinion, Eyes of a Stranger might be. I don't know if I can say that it would be better than Revolution Calling, but man.
I mean, that song got helped get me into Queensryche, and it's an amazing song. Like, I Don't Believe in Love is an amazing song, too, on Mindcrime, but
The song we were talking about earlier by Queensryche,
yeah.
I Want to Get Next to You.
Oh, okay.
That song
From the
is
first
like,
album.
that's what got me turned on to Queensryche. It was semi-goth, and then it was metal.
The first one I ever heard was
Big
The Silent
separation.
Lucidity, and I remember just being like,
Yeah.
it's such a simple song, but like, it's crazy how it pulls at you too. Yeah.
True. Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
agree with you. And guys, next show we do, we have Sozin on, and when we do that show, we're going to talk about the story of Operation Mindcrime
Yeah.
from the perspective of Nikki, who
I'm very
was
excited.
the person in the movie, or in the process and in the thoughts. It's going to be very cool. You guys are going to dig it.
Okay, that's cool. I remember I saw Jeff Tate a couple of times, like, you know, as the standalone band. He had Rudy
Yeah.
Sarzo, Robert Sarzo, some of those guys, Kelly Gray. And he, for the first tour or two, had the original singer from the Queensryche album that did Sweet Sister Mary. That was
Great song.
amazing.
Oh, my God.
It's like the real voices of both. Like, hearing,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that was amazing. Anyway, what's your
Before
second?
you came over, I was listening to Operation Mindcrime.
It's amazing.
All right. My second one. I totally dig the song "Close Your Eyes," or is it "Don't Close Your Eyes"? I'm not 100% sure. By the band Kix. I freaking love that song. That song's about unaliving yourself. It's about falling out of love with someone. It's about trying to protect them and be there for them. And that song, in my opinion, is the most beautiful song the 80s.
It's a lot of self-sacrifice.
And there was a lot of great songs like Every Rose Has a Thorn and
Bringing on the heartbreak.
Home Sweet Home, Bringing on the Heartbreak. But nothing came close to Close Your Eyes. Maybe
My list, the one that's on
Close
my
Your
list
Eyes
later.
Forever by Lita Ford and Ozzy Osbourne.
It's a great song.
Great song. And I've never heard anybody do it at metal karaoke.
I'll show
Which
you
I
a
think
video
should be
when
a
I
thing.
sang Taz. I had the blonde hair, so I looked, Lita-ish. But I did a duet with Sabotage
Yeah.
of that song where the guitarist even had like the same guitar that Lita
Yeah.
had, like the double neck.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Super
really cool video, actually.
All right, so I had this idea.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to do it, but this is my thought. I think that Robin should have like a night where she hosts a karaoke show, and it should be Metal with Robin.
That'd be fun.
Metal with Rock and Robin. And nothing but metal karaoke. Maybe have like a little contest, and Outlaw Radio gives you a shirt and a hat or something. Maybe a couple fireballs.
What, with
Off the
Mr.
record.
Peabody's or something?
Yeah, something like that. I think
That'd
that'd
be
be super
fun.
cool.
Like
Metal
maybe
with
a
Rock
certain-
and Robin.
Like what, a certain night of a month or something like that?
Should be
Do
one
that with them?
One Friday a month.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like the second or
Metal karaoke.
Friday of every month or something.
Metal karaoke would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And then maybe a little cash prize, $20. or 2 drinks on the bar, paid by Outlaw Radio or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that would
I think
be
we could
cool.
do that.
Just get some money because they're a cash only bar. You could just give them the cash or the earnings, and that pretty much gives them the money back in their pocket before they got there.
Hell yeah. All right.
Because they're cheap drinks there.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And
Told you, it's a good, legit place.
And Carly.
Yeah, great bartenderess.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, she was.
She gave my boyfriend Tylenol when he needed it too.
Nice. It's probably all those Dr. Peppers.
Humans.
It gives you a headache after a while. King's X. It was a good band.
Well, number
Not a
three.
big fan.
Number 3 got popular because of Stranger Things, but this song has connected to me on a level where it used to be the only thing to let me be able to sleep when I was a teenager. I've always had insomnia.
You slept to this?
Yes. Yes. Master of Puppets would be like one of my lullaby songs.
I'm sleeping. That's great.
While it rocks me out and stuff, I mean, the whole album is amazing. Whenever I listen to it and play the NES Metroid, it's
Master
like
of
going
Puppets
into
pulling
a
my
whole other
strings.
world. Like, I don't know how it is, but especially Disposable Heroes, one time when I was
Good
playing
song.
Metroid, it was like literally perfect for like what I was doing in the game. Like, it just synced to it. But Master of Puppets, yeah, like, used to be one of the only songs to calm me down, to actually relax me enough to get me to sleep. Well, think about the middle part too.
Yeah, I get that.
It wasn't the whole thing. It was just, I don't know why it was such a great comfort to me.
I'm
Some
not a
of these
big-
songs are like not my favorite songs of these bands, but they're just, they mean that much. And I don't even know why. I remember my dad being mad, like, you're supposed to be going to sleep. I'm like, this is helping me.
It's hard for me to agree with your number 3 because it's Metallica. And I'm not, I wouldn't say I dislike Metallica. I'm not a huge fan of them. I think James Hetfield's vocals are shit.
He's hot as fuck.
Probably good looking, man. He's got the whole dad thing going on.
Yeah, kind of. I've always been a sucker.
Gray
for
hair.
that.
Yeah. She likes the older dudes. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
It's usually true.
Not have said that.
No, that's why me and my boyfriend work out, because he's younger, because clearly no one older worked.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta try everything. Trust me, I have. I'm not getting into it. All right, Master of Puppets, huh? Metallica. Megadeth's okay. I mean, just his
they're
singing
okay.
sucks. Dave
yeah.
Mustaine's singing is just. I wish they would have had a singer. If they had a
Exactly.
singer, it would have been way better. Anybody could have sang in that band.
And then Master of Puppets, too, it's like, and that was Cliff Burton's last album. To me, that was like the best.
Yeah.
Like that whole album, Leper Messiah.
I'm not going to say
Disposable
Cliff
Hero.
Burton was a bad bass player. He was innovative. He played classical runs.
It's not
was
even
great.
all of that. It's just
We're going to
like,
talk about Cliff Burton soon.
you know how like people feel, they just connect with each other. Like you
Janine-
felt that in the music with them too.
Janine agrees with you. Old Metallica.
Yeah.
Master of Puppets pulling my strings.
Master of Puppets was like the last time Metallica sounded like the greatest Metallica. And I stand by it.
She stands by it. All right, here we go. Sabotage, Summer's Rain. In the summer's rain. That song is amazing. Sabotage is a killer band.
Yes, they are.
You like them?
I don't know them as well as you do, but one of my great friends, Bill Peters, does love Sabotage a lot.
That was
And I always respect his opinions.
This might be controversial, but that was my sweet child of mine. Summer's Rain.
Fine.
It blows away
Aw.
November rain.
You just reminded me too. My mom used to sing. She doesn't have much of a voice, but she would always
Sorry,
sing
Mom.
"Sweet Child of Mine." No, but she would.
Your voice sucks.
No, but here's the thing. She's the only one that's saying that to me like that. So even if she's bad, like it's just that's my mommy singing it to me. I don't care.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
My mom wasn't an opera singer either.
I love my mommy.
All right, go ahead. What's your next one?
I actually asked Jeff if I was allowed to put this one on.
And I agreed because I'm a huge fan myself.
So since he agreed, yes, Love Bites by Def Leppard because
Love Bites.
So the first time I saw Def Leppard was the exact same day that Michael Jackson died. It was Cheap Trick, Poison, and Def Leppard, June 25th, 2009, at Blossom. And right after Poison played, before Def Leppard played, was when someone behind me was like, Michael Jackson died. And I was like,
Oh, that's great.
I'm about to see my favorite band play live for the first time, and you're telling me one of my other favorites is dead. So, like, the thing, too, is, like, I love Def Leppard a lot, but I did not get obsessed with them until they played Love Bites live.
Yeah, Love Bites is great.
And there's a video of, like, them performing it that
Do they-
same night. And it's, like, it mind blows me even on the recording how amazing it is. But that was what made me hooked, like, how amazing they are live. Like, it's not just the backing track. It's them. Like,
Do
the
they-
song.
Do they do the intro to Love Bites? Like,
Yes.
This is your time.
Yes.
Love Bites.
Yeah.
Ding.
And if you know anything about Love
freaking
Bites, Steve Clark wrote that for Dear Lorelei. That I know Cindy knows. That's how I met Cindy.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, when I learned that made me sob on its own. Because when you
It's a
read Lorelei's
relationship
book,
song.
her first page had me crying when she got the call. But yeah, like, that's partially why that song's
Love
so
Bites,
amazing, is because Steve
Love
Clark wrote it.
Bleeds.
Yeah, Steve Clark
Great
wrote that
song.
from the depths of his soul. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's why I love Def Leppard so much, because that song at that point impacted me and made me realize how great of a band they were. And that's why I know way too much about them.
Janine Spring loves Def Leppard too. I love them too. So my pick for the 80s, for me, I think I was like 17 and we were living in California on Redondo Beach. And there was a patio that had a pool, and I was laying there, and I had my Walkman on, right? And I had Def Leppard's cassette, and it was Action Not Words.
Yeah.
And that, to me, was the epitome of the 80s. Close second was LA Guns. Sex Action, One More Reason.
Yeah.
Cinderella was another one that could have easily been
I mean, I've got to agree with you.
I'm Not Your Fool.
Because Pyromania B tracks are literally amazing. If not Action Not Words, Coming Under Fire is
Billy's
their
Got a Gun.
best.
Billy's Got a
I'm
Gun.
going to sing. Coming
He's on
under
the run.
fire,
That's great.
coming like thunder.
That's
You
great.
know you make me walk away, yeah, under fire. Such a good song.
Yeah, Def Leppard, I totally agree with that pick. I couldn't live without that album. If I was on a deserted island, and that was me with all my albums there, and all I had was a record player for the rest of my life,
Pyromania.
yeah, I'd have to have it. I could say, what was it, On Through the Night?
High and Dry.
High and Dry, another amazing album. Bringing On the Heartbreak, great song. How many times have I listened to that?
I mean, I
In
love
relationships.
Mirror Mirror
Yeah,
and
good song.
Another Thing Coming, or no, Another Hit and Run. I love that
yeah,
song.
another hit and run. Deer Hunter, another great song. All right.
So, my fifth, Judas Priest fans will laugh at me, but I got into Judas Priest because I loved You Got Another Thing Coming. I got that Metallology box set for about $30 at the time from the Exchange.
Nice.
And I let it, kind of shuffle through when I put on my iPod at the time. And then after Another Thing Coming, the first song after that was Private Property from Turbo. And that song changed my life. That's what made me obsessed with Judas Priest officially. And then the first time I met Rob Halford, I'm wearing the jacket that I made, just like his Turbo jacket. I've got my Turbo album in. And there's a sign behind me and Rob that says Private Property.
That's great. It's karma, baby. It was meant to be.
The Metal God.
The Metal God. All right, so I agree with Robin with her fifth pick. And I have a different song, though. Turbo Lover.
Yeah, it's great.
I love that song. I like how it starts out that it's like a flanger phaser going on with guitar.
Some of that is
So
the keyboard
cool.
too, or the synthesizer.
Yeah, it could be. Could
so
be a
good.
synthesizer. I don't know. It's
Listen, people.
freaking amazing.
That's the thing.
I'm your turbo lover.
There's too many metal gatekeepers. You got to understand that Judas Priest bringing the synthesizer in just like made everything that was great about the 80s in one album.
Yeah. That was
Metal and synthesizer.
amazing.
Yes. So,
And that's how we have metal and synthesizer in songs now. Symphonic metal.
thank you, Turbo.
You turbo lover. All right, so Robin wanted to do what, honorable mentions?
Yeah, I felt
Alright,
wrong
so-
not putting Iron Maiden in.
Iron Maiden.
So my Iron Maiden song is Reincarnation of Benjamin Brieg, because that was one of those songs that was a B-side that I first heard live when they did their Seventh Son of a Seventh Son like anniversary tour back like 10, 15 years ago. And it always grabbed at me because the other song, Blood Brothers, a couple years later, I saw Ghost open for Iron Maiden, and my friend ran me up to the closer to the stage. So I'm fifth row for Iron Maiden. They're playing Blood Brothers, and I'm singing along to it. But I'm the only one in the crowd singing along to
You're
it.
the only one that knows the words.
So Bruce Dickinson starts singing it to me, with me,
Nice.
during my favorite like part of Blood Brothers too. Like,
Very cool.
so like both of those songs are pretty much similar to me, but like,
All right.
man, they're so good.
Honorable mention. It's so tough, man.
I'm sorry.
Songs you can't live without. All right, so I'm going to go with Guns N' Roses. And I love the song Double Talk and Jive, Get the Money, Motherfucker.
I don't know.
That is a great song. Izzy Stradlin actually wrote that song. Double Talk and Jive, Get the Money, Motherfucker, because I got no more patience.
What album was that on?
Double talking lies. No more patience, man. That was I think Use Your Illusion 2.
Okay. I love It's So Easy.
Also-
I know you mentioned that one day. That It's So Easy is one of my
Yeah,
absolute
That's So Easy is
favorites.
great. 14 Years is very close. Estranged is another great song. Civil War, another great song. Knocking on Heaven's Door, the cover. Oh, man.
One
Use
time I
Your
was-
Illusion 1 and 2 freaking rocked. I mean, it was way better than Appetite. And Appetite was really good.
I was hanging out with Cattle Decapitation once on their bus, and they were like, they put on November Rain, and they told me the rules to the drinking song. I'm like, I'm not even gonna play because
Every time they said
no,
November Rain,
No,
shot.
no. Here's the thing in November Rain. When you hear this drum fill, dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, Matt Sorum. Matt Sorum loves that drum fill.
And that's like a 9-minute long song or something like that. I'm like, I'm not stupid enough to not.
That's great. That's great. All right. We're going to play 3 songs in a row. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Metal's all-time bass players.
So excited.
And I have to hide this because we'll be right back. All right. I got 3 for you. Are you ready for this? Your favorite freaky things.
Freaky,
Getting
freaky.
freaky.
Hell yeah. I heard that too.
Yeah. There's a knock on the door. Awaiting Abigail with Funhouse. And then Opaque with Trigger Warning. And we'll be right back, peeps. Yeah.
Let's get freaky.
Uneasiness grows in the quiet spaces. My demons show up in the strangest of places. But I'm not gonna Woke up this morning, my head was spinning. They hate me, no options, no pain in medication that burns me. I'm dressed in all black, knowing I'll be happier in the darkness. Left a letter on my pillow, but who will find it? Tunnel vision lights up ahead, standing there. I'm nothing, please forgive me, please forget me. In the morning, turns out you all liked me. She was just there on the text. I can't believe she's gone. What happened? I don't even understand. She was my best friend. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Trigger warning. Opaque. Before that was Awaiting Abigail with Funhouse. That was killer. And then we heard Freaky Things.
I'm excited to finally talk to them whenever.
Yeah, we have to book them. That's another band we need to book for August.
Yeah, I mean, it's so rare when I find anything that's like 80s sounding. It's just like I just latched on the crazy licks immediately, too. They're so great.
During the break, I had to hear about Richard Marx again.
You're welcome.
Obsessive.
It was me using the men's room at Richard Marx concerts because you can imagine how the women's were.
I've seen that. I've been at Blossom and had a chick run in there and use the stall.
Guys are just laughing like, I get it. You go.
Yeah,
Thank
go,
you.
girl. You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, I've done worse things.
I was in and out, man. I was like, psh, psh, I'm not looking at nothing, you know.
Okay, I went to see Escape the Fate in Detroit, and when we got to the motel, I had to pee so bad I ran into the dumpster area
I get it.
and I peed. Like I was gonna
It's easier
pee
for
my
me.
pants.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. It is easier for me to go into a men's room than you to go into a women's room.
The hotel manager comes out, catches me peeing in the back, and threatens to not let me stay there. And everything else was booked. You believe that? I had to apologize to him. And I went back to the room and I was like, "Fuck that guy."
You're like, I should have just peed on you.
Pissed on your leg.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What do you
That's
think
my
I'm
mind.
doing? I just drove from Cleveland. I have to go, man.
I'm all about human rights, man.
Ever.
That's all I'm
Come
gotta
on, it was
say.
in the back of a dumpster. It sounded like I pissed on his front door.
Or you're trying to flash yourself to a group of people or
It
something.
was dark out.
Yeah.
There's no one out there.
I get you.
You're 20 miles from a school zone, you perv. That's great. All right.
Shout out to the men that were cool with me, though.
Oh, yeah, man. That guy's not going to complain. Guy going in the women's restroom, they're going to bitch
No,
about
I
it.
totally get it. I get it.
Gotta
So,
go.
like, that's partially why I felt bad because I know it was a double standard, but they were like, ha ha. I do
that's
have
funny.
GI issues. I've had my gallbladder removed, so that's one excuse I
too.
can always say. You did?
Oh, yeah, it was the worst surgery ever.
You know, when I
awful.
woke up from the surgery, I needed 2 shots of Demerol.
Demerol.
And
I
then
wish
they
I
gave
had
me-
Demerol.
Dude, and then they gave me Percocet to take home, and that didn't even do anything for me at all.
They gave me morphine, and that's when I realized that I didn't like opiates. They didn't agree with me. I
That's
was
fine.
sick for like 3 days. Fairview Hospital, they're not, I'm sorry, not Fairview Hospital. Lakewood Hospital did the surgery. They're no longer there. It was in downtown Lakewood. They had a hospital there. They did my surgery, and their nurses there sucked. Like, my mom came there and got in a big fight with them because I had thrown up all over myself, and they didn't clean me for like 2 days.
Oh, I would have been.
Livid. My mom flipped out.
I'm sure she did.
It was the morphine, man. I didn't like that. I didn't like that warm flush, boys.
I mean, like when I
not
say
like
the
it.
Percocet didn't do anything for me, I mean I still had pain. And the
Pain.
thing is that I didn't even have abdominal pain. I had only pain in my shoulder from being under anesthesia, and that was why they gave me Demerol because I was complaining about my shoulder.
Yeah, I had shoulder pain too. It was like
I was
cramping
like,
in my shoulder.
like writhing, and they were like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "My shoulder," and I kept like leaning forward. They're like, "Be
It's funny
careful." I'm
stuff,
like,
man.
I felt nothing in my abdomen.
I'll tell you a funny story. So you know what the gallbladder attacks feel like, right? You
it
get
was
like
worse than
that sharp pain in
childbirth.
your it's like childbirth. The cramping is unreal. So
It
I
was
had my first
fire.
gallbladder attack. I had an apartment. It was like a condo in North Olmsted, and I was married at the time. And I lived on the second floor. There was only 2 floors. And there was like 8 people that lived in the section we were in. Maybe 6, I can't remember. Anyway, so I had a gallbladder attack. I didn't know what it was. I thought I was having a heart attack.
I thought I was dying.
I thought I was dying.
It was like
too,
3
man.
a.m. It was like, yeah, between when I first felt something and by the
good.
time my mom picked me up, I was at my boyfriend's at the time, so she picked me up. I go downstairs. I can't even keep a watermelon down. I'm like
I was
throwing
dying.
up. But it was like between 3 a.m. and like 5 hours later, by the time she like picked me up and whatnot, like by that time my anywhere that's your torso, like front, middle, back, sides, every single part of my torso from there to my hips was like on fire, like
Yeah, it was bad.
writhing and stuff.
It was bad.
It's horrible. I was passing sludge. They couldn't even find stones. It was just so much mass when they
So-
did the x-ray.
I called 911
I bet.
because I couldn't get off the floor.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have me in the gurney, and they have to take me down the stairs, right? And my neighbor downstairs goes, "I bet it was drugs. I wonder what kind of drugs he's on." And as they're passing me, I yell at her, "It's not drugs, lady." Fucking dying. I'm like, ah.
So what happened when you got home?
Funny thing is, as soon as we got to the hospital, the pain went away. And that happened to me multiple times before they did the surgery. I went
Did they
back
do
and forth to the
x-rays now?
hospital. when I went that first time, they said it was like indigestion or something. It took them like 4 times to figure out what was wrong. That's not bad, really that bad, because my dad just had surgery. He went back and forth to the hospital like 8 times. There was one time they had to pick him up because he couldn't get out of bed. It took him like 8 times, and he saw like 4 or 5 gastro whatever guys. He had the scope down his throat like 8 times.
God. Like, luckily I had a family history, so like after I was in the
medical
ER, like
world.
in the ER, they booked me for surgery that was 1 month away from that point. So then at that point, I was only scared of having another attack like that. And I had
That was
Olive Garden
brutal.
chicken Alfredo, so it was like white pasta, the white cheese, stuff like that like just sent
Is
it
that-
into overdrive.
That's what did it.
That was what did it. It took me a long time to eat Olive Garden after that.
I'll tell you what I can't
And I
eat.
still don't do the Alfredo.
I can't eat pickles. Like, I like pickles,
Love
but
pickles.
the acidity in the pickles
I
without
get that.
having a gallbladder creates really bad acid reflux. Like, there are certain foods, once you have your gallbladder removed, you can't eat.
Yeah, you can't do. You can't.
Although
here's the
I love
thing.
spicy food. I totally can do spicy food where I couldn't do it before.
Here's a scientific fact about it. When you don't
guys
have your
love this?
gallbladder anymore, your pancreas takes up the job of what your gallbladder did, which is filtering out the fatty things
Yeah.
from the food. So that's not what your pancreas is supposed to do, though it is what you're supposed to do. So that's what my grandma's dealing with, because she also had her gallbladder removed. She has diverticulitis. That's something I'm probably
yeah.
getting in my life, is
will suck.
diverticulitis. Because my cousin has it, who's younger than me, but she still
Although-
has her gallbladder. I don't have mine, and I don't have it. So like it's like
Yeah. Although I know somebody that has that, and as long as you follow a good diet and
Yeah.
you watch what you eat and stuff
it's not like
that,
you have to do anything
just don't
particularly.
eat things with nuts or seeds. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Don't be a nut gobbler.
So yeah, it's like you obviously people that don't have their gallbladder
Touch
shouldn't
that.
be drinking a lot of or eating a lot of fatty, greasy things, because
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a case in point too. I'm like, wow, yeah, my
It's a silent
grandmother
killer.
has pancreatic cancer. That's what organ makes up for the gallbladder. I'm gonna try to be a little bit cleaner, is all.
Yeah. Once you get pancreatic cancer, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, she had 2 years to live 5 years ago. She's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
glory of God.
Glory to God, baby. All right, you ready for the greatest metal
Yeah.
bass players of all time?
Still ready.
Combine technical mastery with genre-defining aggression.
You know, people make the most fun about bass players even more than drummers, but I really highly respect bass players, honestly. Like I find those jokes funny and whatnot, but
Yeah, they are funny.
sometimes some of the songs that you don't realize you love about the song really is the bass.
I like those jokes, like the single chicks that sleep with the bass player. and
Thinking
then
it's a
they're like-
guitarist or something.
It's a
Yeah,
guitar player to say, like, "Aw,
those
man,
are funny. I get
sleep
it,
with the
but
bass player.
I like bass players a lot.
The low end. You gotta have somebody that hangs on the low end. All right, so icons like Steve Harris, Cliff Burton, Lemmy Kilmister laid the foundation for heavy bass. Meanwhile, modern virtuosos such as Alex Webster, Justin Chancellor pushed the boundaries of speed, tone, and progressive complexity. Are you ready for the...
Hell yeah. He's blocking it.
I don't have to block any of these ones. All right, so Steve Harris, the driving force behind Iron Maiden, who you love.
Who's a metal fan and doesn't like Iron Maiden? Because I don't
Yeah.
believe you're a metal fan if you don't like it. I mean, there's some certain standards, and no one cannot like Iron Maiden.
666 is the number of the beast.
I love that album.
It's a great
so
song. Run to the Hills, Wasted Years.
much. Hallowed be thy name.
Oh, man, it's
Yeah.
great tunes. All right, so the driving force behind Iron Maiden, Harris is widely considered the ultimate heavy metal bassist. His galloping triplets and fingerstyle speed drive the band's galloping tempos.
And let me say, I know that Steve Harris writes most of the songs for Iron Maiden.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True that. Okay. All right, so second, Cliff Burton.
My master of puppets.
Master of Puppets pulling.
It's so tragic that he was killed on that tour, man. It's such, so horrible.
Yeah, they tortured.
Such a freak ass accident too.
They tortured Jason Newsted.
Literally, he's sleeping in a bunk just because he has a window open. He gets killed. It's terrible.
Jason Newsted hated Lars Ulrich and
I
James
hate Lars.
Hetfield.
I hate Lars.
Lars is. Don't even get me started on Lars.
I saw Metallica a couple years ago on my birthday, July 12th. I saw them on my birthday, Detroit, Michigan, at Comerica, the baseball field for the Detroit Tigers. Lars was so bad. Like, literally, I saw a point where James looked back at him like, really, man?
Yeah. In my opinion, I know this will be controversial. In my opinion, Lars Ulrich is married to a man. I do not believe for one instance that his wife is a female. Nothing against that. Just in my opinion.
Do you want to know why that makes sense?
Could be wrong, but the Adam's apple. Come on,
No, you want to know why
Kinda
the main
manly.
reason why that makes sense?
why?
Lars is a pussy.
He is a huge pussy. I can't stand that dude.
I mean, the only thing that he's ever been right about was the
He's a
LimeWire.
cuck.
He's only been right about the LimeWire thing, but he acts just like Gene Simmons, and I hate that.
He's a see you next Tuesday. Something about that.
I've told you
He's
about
like a
me
little
and Gene
weasel.
Simmons, right?
I don't like that. I can't stand him.
Anytime I'm in the same room as Gene Simmons, which has only been twice, he's always been flicked off by me.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, Cliff Burton, the visionary second bassist for Metallica, he heavily incorporated distortion, classical influences, and the lead bass style on tracks like Anesthesia and Pulling Teeth.
There you go. R.I.P. Cliff.
Yeah. Great bass player. Besides that song, he
Go ahead.
did many other songs that were amazing.
Like Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
And I mean, not just that song, like literally every song on that album.
The closest bass player that Metallica has is that new guy they have, that Trujillo or whatever.
Oh,
his name
Tony
is.
Trujillo.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
pretty good. I like him. Jason Newsted was good.
Kirk's pretty hot, too.
Jason Newsted was a better singer.
I like Kirk and James.
There you go.
But yeah, R.I.P. to the next one you're about to mention. too.
Lemmy Kilmister,
Yes.
the gruff frontman of Motorhead. He played his Rickenbacker bass with heavy distortion, treating it like a rhythm guitar to create a massive, roaring wall of sound.
So I'm not a Motorhead fan, but I've always been a fan of Lemmy because I've always respected the hell out of him. But I just never liked Motorhead or his voice or anything.
I didn't like any of their songs. Ace of Spades.
I
was
don't
the
even
only-
like Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Like, I
singing
respect them
was-
a lot. I respect them a lot. I don't like them though, but I like them as people. I don't like their music. I respect their music though. That's the
I
thing.
don't know how I feel about Motorhead.
You don't know how you feel?
No, I plead the fifth on them. It's not like I dislike them. I don't like them. I'm just not. It's not my thing.
I've been to the Rainbow multiple times though when he was still alive. I'm sad that I never got to see him. I just saw Rudy Sarzo.
I probably never would buy a ticket to see Motorhead, although I could appreciate their music, what they did for the scene.
Exactly.
Not
I
a big fan.
respect the hell out
Yeah, I
of
respect
them.
them. All right, the next one.
Black Sabbath.
The power of the dark side.
Geezer Butler. You have to have him in the list. A co-founder and bassist of Black Sabbath. He essentially defined the blueprint of doom metal, heavy, sinister bass tones.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you say
Geezer
meow?
and Tony were
Meow.
like, no, I said yeah.
I thought you said meow.
I do meow a lot.
Hey,
I have 2 cats. I do meow a lot.
don't fucking touch that meow.
But no, Geezer and Tony. No, but yeah, Geezer and Tony. You gotta admit,
Yeah.
metal.
They were the backbone of metal. Geezer
Obviously,
Butler,
Vinny and obviously Ronnie too. But like when like the power axes come together,
Yeah.
Geezer and Tony, man.
All right, so here are the innovators of bass. Alex Webster, the rhythmic anchor of Cannibal Corpse. He is renowned for his blistering finger style, which girls love, speed, stamina, and highly technical right hand technique. And for the finger style, I'll give you one of these.
Can somebody give me a hell yeah?
I feel like that's just something guys say to get a girl enticed, but then they don't deliver. True story.
I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's so much I could say. It's a family show. All right. Justin Chancellor, right? Chancellor. The low-end architect for Tool. He utilizes heavy modulation effects and intricate melodic bass lines that form the backbone of the band's progressive sound.
I mean, Tool's a highly respected thing, too. You know.
Tool's good. I like them.
I like them.
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. All right. Steve Diajorio. Hello, Diajorio. 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 I don't know.
Oreo.
Oreo. Morris Day, baby.
Yes.
Morris Day.
We love our Prince here.
Man.
Yes.
Prince, Purple Rain, Morris Day.
I love that, man. I saw a great Prince tribute band in Las Vegas, and they actually had a little side thing of the Morris Day and the clock thing.
Morris Day
it's
was
so cool.
great. Man.
Anyway.
That brings me back. Hey, Robin.
I actually have that on VHS. I love
You
Purple
have
Rain.
been banned, you
That was a
loser.
mistake.
Now crawl back into your hole.
Not on purpose. All right, so Steve, a prominent fretless bass player known for his work in bands like Death and Testament. Testament is a great band. He brings a jazz fusion, fluidity, and smooth tone to brutal metal.
I'm going to shout out my father because he always called Testament a wannabe Metallica band. But I do like Testament because they sound like Metallica and I love Metallica. So he's kind of right on it. Testament's great, though.
Are you ready for this one? I had to pull this away from you, so you didn't read it. Jeff Pilson. From which band?
Dokken.
Rock
And Foreigner.
and Foreigner.
He's so great in Foreigner. He actually, one amazing thing about Jeff is not only is he amazing bass player, he's also an amazing singer. When you hear those high melodical parts in Dokken, just got lucky, like the high part, that's Jeff singing.
And he wrote most of those songs.
Not just that, but in Foreigner, like the song Say You Will, he completely like recomposes songs. Like he can compose songs. So like he made a whole new arrangement for Say You Will for like the live show in Foreigner. Like he's just all around one of the most amazing musicians I've just ever seen.
All right, well, let's get into it.
Yes.
Jeff Pilson ranks highly as a versatile and melodic rock bassist. While not typically listed in the top 10,
Shamefully.
20 of the major all-time polls, best known for his work with Dokken in the 1980s, he has since become a staple of classic rock as the bassist for Foreigner, joined in 2004. He also held extended stints with Dio,
Yes.
because he is also a skilled vocalist and
Yes.
keyboardist.
Amazing man.
His bass playing is often praised for being musician first.
Yes.
Rather than relying on self-indulgent solos, he plays directly for the song and provides fantastic vocal harmonies.
Jeff lives for music.
Jeff Pilson from Dokken.
I can't explain to you how he's one of the most underrated musicians ever. Ever. Of all time.
When they talk about bands that have a lot of controversies, Dokken is one of them.
It's only between George and Don,
Don.
though.
Right. There's a lot of animosity. Jeff Pilson was the mediator.
I mean, Mick too.
Yeah.
I love Mick. I love everyone. I love George. I love Don. I
It's
love
too
Jeff.
bad they couldn't have worked out their differences because they were an
Well,
amazing
you know,
band.
it's always Don and George. Lately, Don and George have been doing stints together. I personally saw it one time where George did 3 Dokken songs with Don. And I think it was after Mick left because Mick can't play drums anymore. But I thankfully got
bad.
to meet Mick then. And, you know, he was in Ted Nugent, too.
Yeah.
It's me. I can't tell you how much I love Dokken.
So that was the top 5 bass players of metal.
Jeff Pilson is so underrated, but deserves to be in the top 5 of any bass list because his musicianship beyond even a bass player is unreal.
Everybody that's played with him has said that he's amazing.
He's an
Not only
amazing
his bass
person.
playing, vocal harmonies, and he can play keyboards, and he's very versatile, and he writes songs. And yeah,
His wife, Ravina, I actually messaged her after I met him the one time, like, your husband's amazing. Thank you for sharing him with us. Like,
very cool.
they're awesome people.
All right. We're going to play one song. And then when we come back, we're going to do Breaking Spines News, and then we're going to start to wrap it up.
Breaking the chains.
Breaking the chains. This is Still in Darkness. This song is called Take. They are from Cleveland. And
Hell
this is
yeah.
for you, Monica. And we'll be right back.
Take it, fake it, take it, break it like me. Here we go again, fighting to the end, like a storm out of sea. It's gotta be you or me. Not a second chance for the living dead. You ain't gonna make me lose my mind. Oh no. In the dead of night, I know I'm always right. That's why I sleep so soundly. I'm not gonna let you torture me. Not a second chance for the living dead. You ain't gonna make me lose my mind. Oh no. Take it, fake it, take it, break it like me. Why is it a game? You're making me feel this pain. I know it isn't me, or am I just crazy? Not a second chance for the living dead. You ain't gonna make me lose my mind. Oh no. Take it, fake it, take it, break it like me. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, or a hell of heaven. Take it, fake it, take it, break it like me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Back again. Take it. Still in Darkness from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes. Between
take
Cleveland
it.
metal, talking about Jeff Pilson even more, how great he is.
Yeah.
And then Mark Farner was so great. I wish that I
Yes.
was there the entire interview because I listened back to all of it. But I mean, everything that Mark
Farner.
said was so
Amazing.
amazing.
And it was
After I
cool.
got there and then before I got there, that whole tree story is amazing just to hear from him.
The cool thing was that we had him on the paranormal show, and we got to talk about like faith and his paranormal stuff, and that was really cool.
It was the perfect segue for me to do the aliens and ghosts being demons thing too.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to talk about that, but it was like, God setting that in place for it to be like a good, concise show about the topic.
Not only is it like good content, it's fun, and
It's so real, though.
It's real, and it's bringing it out to the masses, which is the cool part. All the people that get to see the show and watch the show and see us and hear us talk about that stuff is,
Anyone that
really
has
cool.
ears to hear and eyes to see.
yeah. Well, anyway, Mark, we want to thank you for your great interview.
Yes,
And
Mark.
this
This
is
is
our-
for you.
Our last shot of the night. This is for you. God bless you.
Cheers to Mark.
Cheers to Mark. Happy 4th, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that hit really good. All right,
Blaze an apple.
you ready for some news?
Yes.
What's going on in the metal world? All right, so breaking spines news. The metal music scene in 2026 is buzzing with massive rumors, highly anticipated legacy material, and unexpected studio drama. Heavy hitters like Slipknot, Gojira, and Anthrax are dominating the underground rumor mill, and whispers of stylistic shifts and long-lost vaults finally opening.
That's crazy.
All right, so
Gojira.
Gojira.
I love them.
That's a great band. I like
They're a
them.
great band. I do like them a lot. And Slipknot, too.
Yeah, Slipknot. There's a lot of
Integral in my teenage years.
Slipknot.
Duality and Wait and Bleed.
Yeah,
Vermilion.
there you go.
I love Slipknot.
All right, so Sonic Regression, after dominating global arena stages and mainstream events over the last 2 years, industry insiders report that Gojira's upcoming unannounced album is taking a massive swerve. The rumor is that the band is abandoning radio-friendly elements to steer back to the raw, punishing, technical death metal styles of their early career.
So this is for you, the underground, as far as being fans. This is you
you.
really make the difference for these bands, and especially for the messages. If you really believe in it, if you believe in it as much as you believe in Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche, support these bands.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so Anthrax Studio Secrets. It's been a decade since For All Kings, but rumors from the studio suggest Anthrax is sitting on an album worth of incredibly aggressive, pent-up thrash tracks slated for 2026.
It's always cool when any artist just brings out their B-sides. Like Def Leppard's, one of my absolute favorite albums by Def Leppard is Retroactive, because it's all of their B-sides they re-recorded just for an album. It's like all the songs that were bonuses on other albums that didn't quite make it to the albums. They just fully re-recorded and we're just going to make an album of our B-sides. Every band should do that. It's amazing.
True, I agree with that.
I love that idea.
Truly agree with that. By the way, going back to top 5 albums songs we can't live without.
Yeah.
Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi
You did want to put that, yeah.
might be in there. Wanted! Dead
Wanted.
Wanted!
I've always
The
wanted.
Outlaw song, man.
Yeah, I've always wanted Living on a Prayer tattooed on my wrist. You live for the fight when it's all that you got.
What was the name of that movie? Young Guns?
Yes. Or Blazing Saddles. One of the two.
It wasn't Blazing Saddles.
No, I swear it says Blazing Saddles.
Not Blazing Saddles.
I swear it says it on one of my Bon Jovi cassettes.
That might be the song, but it wasn't the movie.
Oh, Okay.
You know what that sounded like? Ah,
What song is that? again?
travel through the land of the ice and snow.
Kashmir.
Ah.
Yeah, next time we do. Listen, y'all. Next time we do Peabody's, y'all gotta actually come because I did.
Do you do
I
that?
did
I
Led
can't
Zeppelin.
remember. You did Led Zeppelin, but you did Whole Lot of Love.
Yes.
You want
Did I
a whole lot
sound-
of love?
Did I do it the Robert Plant way though?
I know how to play Whole Lot of Love. We could jam on that with my telly over there.
So I'll say I do the Adam Lambert version, who sings in Queen now. So you know that's a good version.
Good singer. All right.
Amazing singer.
A mysterious project called Spitting Glass has been booked for major summer festivals without even having a single second of music officially released. Rumors suggest it's a secret deathcore supergroup featuring Joe Bad from Fit for an Autopsy and members of the heavy outfit Osiah.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
You know, I was mentioning it's not a whole Breaking Spines news, but I thought it was so interesting. I was mentioning the Cleveland band Destructor.
Yeah. We got to get
There's
them
apparently
interview, too. I
a
have
beer
the email.
company though that took their name and their logo. So it's not just the name Destructor, but they took the band logo that Destructor uses for their albums, for their shirts and stuff, and they made it into a beer. So the singer mentioned it a couple days ago, like, how should I go about this? You know, like we deserve some of the royalties, and honestly, you do, because the logo is awesome. Have you seen the
No, I
Destructor
haven't.
logo?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
can
like,
we find those beers? Destructor
he actually
beers.
linked it. So it's Dave Just, that's the singer guitarist of. He's like the James Hetfield of Destructor. So
I'm gonna have to look it up. I gotta see
it's
that.
crazy that they didn't even ask them for
Yeah.
any kind of. Is this okay using the literal logo?
That is crazy. That
It's
they-
like different than just the band name, because Destructor, yeah, that's like a normal term, but not when you're using the actual art.
the PR guy at the company is like, I didn't even think it was a logo from a band.
They've only been around since the 80s, though.
You do realize we're gonna have to pay them millions.
Honestly, they
Millions.
deserve it because they're that great of a band. I mean, Matt,
Destructor out
Dave.
there, yeah. Destructor. If you're listening to me, they owe you millions of dollars, bro. Not thousands, not hundreds of dollars, not pesos. They owe you millions because that's your brand, right?
Yeah,
And they're gonna make lots of money on that. They're a beer company.
because it's like
There
an
should be
awesome
royalties.
metal logo. Like, of course, it's going to look cool, you know? Like,
That's messed up.
it's like it's almost like the Iron Maiden beer, but at least the Trooper was released by Maiden themselves, you know what I mean?
That's why it's so important when you come up with a show name.
That's why I wanted to mention it, because they're a local Cleveland band. Like,
I've seen many bands have to change their band name because they'll come up with a band name from a and there's already a band that's super successful, and they're like, "Nee." It's like, hey guys, we're Guns N' Roses. Like, no, you can't be Guns N' Roses.
Roses and Guns.
We're Roses and Guns. So it makes us different. All right.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure that was like said, because I thought that was wild.
That is wild. Think about it. That's major copyright infringements right there.
And it's on, people I know and people, just musicians I respect. And
That's-
it's in Cleveland. Like, how dare you do that to my Cleveland natives too? I don't know. It's all of it.
That's trade branding illegal. That's copyright infringement.
And they're so good. Like, they've played Wacken and stuff.
Why wouldn't you
I
just
gotta
ask
say
them for their
Wacken.
ask them if you could use it? Why would you just go and use it and think you can get away with that?
Yeah, I hope they all take it to what it deserves to be.
Hey guys, I thought of a band name. We're gonna call ourselves Rat.
And have it with one T, so it's not
With
the two
one
T's.
T. There's thousands of people here, man.
I mean, there was a whole thing too when you really think about it. Was it Warren DeMartini versus Bobby Blotzer, and that's why Bobby Blotzer had to be like, it had to be like Stephen Piercy, the voice of Rat, because Bobby Blotzer
I hate
kept the
when
Rat
bands do
name.
that. I hate that, man. It's so
Yeah,
petty.
it was like I saw Rat, but it wasn't Stephen Piercy.
It's like LA Guns with Kelly Nichols.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
So that's lame. I hate that. I hate it. Stop doing that stuff. It sucks.
Just be honorable to the people that really made it work,
Yeah,
man.
just get together.
That's all I care
Axl
about.
Rose did it. He could put his pettiness aside, and he was the biggest bitch in metal.
That was another
Huh,
crazy
was it
birthday
not?
I had. It was like Pittsburgh, July 12th. It was Axl Rose with Duff / and Axl. That was amazing.
Thanks to lame ass security, I'm going home.
I never got.
Fuck you.
I never thought I would ever get to see Axl /
I paid $30 for this ticket. Played 5 songs and you're leaving.
Luckily, at the time, my boyfriend was a huge GNR fan, so he was all for it. 'Cause
Great
it was my
band.
birthday, but yeah.
They were. Well,
I mean, Axl Rose was so instrumental in my own life because, I mean, my mom would, as I was saying, she would sing Sweet Child of Mine to me. But Axl was one of those first singers where, like, I'm like, I need to try to hit this stuff. Was with Axl. Like, his voice
he was
literally incredible.
Sebastian Bach's better singer.
Axl has a better vocal range, scientifically,
Maybe.
truthfully.
Maybe not anymore.
Either way, like,
Well, regardless.
listen, Sebastian's just a dick, and
Regardless.
I've experienced it firsthand, and
Yeah, that's true.
I love
He's a head
Ted
case.
Poley.
He's a head case.
We love Ted Poley from Danger Danger.
All right.
Sorry,
Here we go. What are you sorry for?
I just had to make sure Ted Poley knew I loved him. I guess.
So the Billy Strings Metal Fest. In one of the most unexpected crossovers, bluegrass superstar Billy Strings has crossed genres to book a Michigan music festival featuring brutal heavy hitters like Bane.
Cryptopsy.
Even you had trouble with that one. Cryptopsy.
I'm reading it like on an angle. Cryptopsy.
That's
It's like autopsy, but crypt.
with a crypt. A cryptid autopsy. Okay. Blending acoustic roots with chaotic extreme metal. That's kind of cool.
I like that name, Cryptopsy. It's
Think
cool.
about the difference of the crowd, though. Bluegrass with, like, extreme death metal.
Well, here's the thing.
awesome.
How much do you like music?
I love
'Cause I like
music.
both.
Hey,
You know?
Yeah, I like both, too. And not only do I like both, but I'll admit, I really like a southern-looking lady. Like, I like the cowboy hat and the boots.
All American.
That's all I'm saying. Happy 4th of July.
I always say I'm good at country
Sundress
concerts.
season.
Just make sure I have a full keg.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll get in the spirit.
Wouldn't take much. All right, so the biggest talk in Cleveland music scene right now centers on a controversial 10,000-seat lakefront music venue proposal that has smaller clubs worried about survival. Lakefront venue backlash. Local venue owners are raising alarm over a massive new 10,000-seat indoor-outdoor arena proposed for Cleveland's lakefront development. Independent promoters are whispering about booking monopolies and whether it will choke out historic smaller clubs.
Which local venue?
I can't remember the name of it. I looked it up before we did the show. Now I can't remember. 'Cause I'm 6 shots down.
Well,
Down the drain.
sorry, I'm rereading this, y'all.
Go ahead, read it.
Lakefront. Is that Lakewood or just anywhere that's along the lake?
Lakefront.
10,000 seat indoor outdoor arena. So like what, like a new Blossom just north?
Maybe they're building it on the spot where they're going to take down the Cleveland Browns Stadium. That would make sense for lakefront property. They didn't mention the
I
name.
can't see them taking down the Brown Stadium at all.
They're going to have to. They're moving to Brook Park.
Well, not the stadium. Or
What are they going to do with it?
Wait, did they build a new stadium in Brook Park?
No, but they're going to be.
Oh, well, yeah, they
Probably
have to build
next-
the new stadium first, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, they have an area on Brook Park. You would take Rocky River Drive down, which is right now only
Yeah, right by Scoundrels and Grindstone.
It's only
whatever.
one lane though. Right now, they're gonna
By
have to.
Front Street, like right by like Scoundrels. And
I'm
the
talking about
IX Center.
before you get down to Front Street. When you're up by the Cleveland Lakewood area, you're gonna have to take Cam's Corner. You're gonna have to take Rocky River down.
See, I come from like Cleveland, Parma, so like I would be like getting off by the IX
Yeah, but
Center and
that's
then
also-
turning onto Front where there's
Yeah.
like Grindstone,
Right, the
Scoundrels,
IX
whatever
Center.
it's called. Yeah, the IX Center is on your side.
Browns
Dante's, and
facility.
there's a Circle K, but like it's like a weird Y, but with an extra line. Like
So,
Y's
it'll
off
be
with
by
a
the-
Y in the middle, so like you don't know where you're going. After
It'll
you
be
get off
by the
highway.
airport.
Yeah,
It'll be massive. They need to redo
because they've had
all
the training
roads.
camp there for years.
Yeah, you're right.
They've had that. It is called like Bernie Kosar Way or something like that for the longest
Yeah, Bernie
time.
Kosar Way.
Yes,
Yes.
in Berea.
Oh, that was a loud
Did you hear
one.
that firework?
That was a loud one. That was scary.
Let
That one.
freedom
That one shook the building, man.
Angels
That was
sing.
That was a stick of dynamite.
It's probably that loud booming firework that I
Man.
think.
Going
I'm
to
sorry.
Going to get something to eat later is gonna be like a war zone.
If Josh wasn't working, I was going to have you over for chicken hot dogs, but he's working, so he can't grill anything.
Okay.
He works till midnight. It's stupid.
On 4th of July, they should let every
I
American should go
know.
home at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Right.
F the man. Send us home.
And I've worked
Hey.
fast food. No, hardly anyone gets anything fast food on 4th of July because they at least know somebody that's willing to be like, I don't want to eat this, you know.
I worked on 4th of July. I made my regular hourly pay.
What, today?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because you're at a restaurant.
You know what would have been nice? Hey, Jeff, it's 4th of July. Make yourself something to eat. It's on the house.
Make yourself something to eat.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, my Arby's managers were always, because normal Arby's employees, they get their discount is half off anything on the menu, and managers eat for free. But she was like, you have to work on this day, and it's slow as eat
All of
whatever you
America.
want.
All of America should eat for free on July 4th.
Right.
The corporate companies could afford it.
Like, you're
Even-
literally paying me to sit outside and watch fireworks because no one's coming in through the drive-thru
They've
or
been-
the dining room. Okay,
They've
I'm just
been-
gonna eat these mozzarella sticks.
They've been bending us over with these Big Macs that are this big for years.
And then they find out they're full of human meat.
Yes.
Epstein files. It's not my fault. Epstein files. Proof. Truth. Beef jerky.
I was going to say it 3 times, but on the 4th time, I was like, no, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, I'm sorry. So it was probably
Yeah.
here.
you'll love this one. Taylor Swift's seat was auctioned. The Cleveland Cavaliers recently confirmed that a sports memorabilia site is legitimately selling the actual courtside seat Taylor Swift sat on during the game, sparking crazy bidding wars among local celebrities. And by the way, who gives a shit? Except for those pervs out there that are wanting to buy the seat so they can sniff it, probably.
You know what that reminds me of?
Cucks and losers.
You know what that reminds me of? The 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not have any other gods or idols before me.
I cannot stand Taylor Swift and this whole Travis Kelce marriage. It's
I've
an
never liked Taylor
abolishment
Swift.
on humanity.
She performed with Def Leppard, did horribly to the point where even
Yeah.
country fans made fun of her and preferred Def Leppard. Country fans were more on Def Leppard's side than Taylor Swift when she performed with them. And
She's
Joe
a-
Elliott was such a class act. But you know what? The only thing I defended her as a human for was when Kanye like took the mic from her to talk about the awful. I can say a lot of things about Beyonce, but you know how
Oh,
he took the mic
Beyonce's
from her about.
disgusting.
Yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z are
She's
both
a witch.
disgusting.
She's a witch.
She's admitted
Taylor
it.
Swift is also a witch.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I was like, I'll give a little bit of grace
Katy
on
Perry.
Taylor for the Kanye West thing.
Katy Perry's a witch. I
Yeah.
believe all of them belong to the Hollywood cult.
Have I shown you the one video of Katy
Cult of
Perry
rock and roll.
where she looks demon possessed? Because
I've
it
seen
made
many.
me cry. No, it's
Lady
like
Gaga.
she's pregnant and she's wearing this weird clown costume and she's doing a Zoom thing for like her fans or something. I will send you this video. And she starts going like, like she's like demon possessed. So it's
Yeah,
like
she
almost
is.
her real soul coming out, and like that's the only thing she can articulate. It made me cry. It's really sad to watch. Like it sounds funny, but like
This
when you realize what these, and she comes from like a Christian background too.
Do you know that? Yeah, she started.
Kate Hudson.
She started as a Christian singer.
She
Or-
wanted to be the Amy Grant of music, sold
yeah,
her soul.
Sold her soul and became a pop rock star.
I mean,
She
I
said
think
she
that's
did-
firmly
she said
why
she did it.
I think that's firmly why
She-
Orlando Bloom
she
left
said she
her.
did it.
Orlando Bloom left her.
Disgusting.
She went to Justin Trudeau, and now she's with Kash Patel, and Kash Patel is such a sympathite for the Edomites.
Cash Patel, don't even get.
I call Ashkenazi Jews Edomites, and when you understand the blood relation, you'll realize they're Edomites, and when you realize who Edomites are, you will know this world. Do I want to say it right now? Yes. Do I want you to see it for yourself? Yes. I don't know if I could say it right now. How I know Ashkenazis are Edomites, but
It's all good.
Esau.
These deep breaths. This will make you happy. Lastly, Evanescence, the Rock Titans are heading to town. She got so excited she smacked her face against
No,
the
it was what you
microphone.
said. Lastly, this is for you, Rob. Amy Lee Evanescence is golden.
2026 World Tour alongside heavy hitters Spirit Box and Nova Twins. Thank God they have those two bands. You'll be able to enjoy those two and then take a long 2-hour break at
No.
the beer stand.
You're
while
taking me to
Evanescence plays.
Evanescence.
No.
Please. I've never
Even-
seen her.
Even if you were my girlfriend and I was in love with you, Robin, I would not
I
take
sing
you to
her
see-
so well, and she's amazing.
Can you
And I've
imagine
wanted black hair because
Me
of
and
her
Robin
since I
go
was
to
a-
Evanescence, right? And then we go backstage, and they're like, "Well, do you want to get your photo with Amy Lee?" I'm like, "No, I'm good."
Amy Lindley.
Whatever her name is.
Love her.
No. I'd be like,
Well, at least you'll be the perfect picture taker.
"Yeah, I would."
No, listen.
I'll take 100 photos of you with her.
Anyone that actually likes me has to pay respect to Amy Lee.
So Robin wants to go see Evanescence. I
I've never seen them.
do not.
She's
wanna
the
go.
reason why I've wanted my hair black since I was 8 years old, and why I've had my hair black for the most part since I was 18.
Robin's like, "You will take me to this.
You will enjoy it.
You will take me."
Wait, how did you actually feel about me singing Evanescence? I did Call Me When You're Sober,
I think I went to the bathroom during that time.
but you heard it.
Yeah. How could I not?
How did I do, though? Did I sound
I-
like Amy, or did I sound okay, or was it both?
I felt like telling you that you sounded like Amy was almost like a pickup line from all the other dudes that probably have come up to you and been like,
And the funny
"You
thing
sound
is that
so
you
much
don't like her.
Amy from Evanescence."
And you don't like her, so is that I sound bad? Is
No. let me back that up. Your voice is beautiful. I liked hearing all the metal music. I just, when you did Evanescence, I just tried to like zone out and put myself in a different hemisphere.
See, my goal was for you to
I
see Evanescence in the light of, if I sound a lot like Amy Lee, you just realize that she actually. But here's the thing, too. I really respect songwriters. That's partially why I love
Yeah.
Richard Marx so much. So, like, Amy does write most of the songs for
I
Evanescence.
do know that.
So, like she's the main voice, obviously, but it's not just her. It's not just like her singing.
She doesn't suck.
Shit from like
I don't-
a
I don't-
label.
I don't think she sucks. I just find her voice annoying.
It's so funny that I sound like her and you like my voice. That's what's so funny.
All right. Next time we do Mr. Peabody's, which I hope is soon. You're making it worse.
I'm saying a lot on this podcast. I'm sorry, y'all.
Next time we do Mr. Peabody, next time we do Mr. Peabody's,
2 weeks.
I
from
won't
now?
have 2 or 3 shots as soon as I arrive at the bar. I won't be with
Well, I'll make
female.
sure. I'll make sure that I sing a different one, a different Evanescence song. That's okay.
just as long as it's not Bring Me, whatever that song's called.
Bring Me to Life. No,
Yeah, I hate that one.
no. I was gonna do Lithium probably.
Yeah, I don't know that one, so. See, the thing is, I don't know it, but if you did Bring Me to Life, you would just see me go outside. Like, I'm not sure if he doesn't like my singing or he hates this song.
I think
I
my
hate the
favorite
song.
song on that album, it's obviously a B-side, but Imaginary.
I don't know that song either.
Nothing you linger in the doorway.
Why don't you do Dark Horse by Katy Perry, but the metal version?
You know, I like Dark Horse by Nickelback. That's their one album where they have Burn It to the Ground, and there's another song I love from that.
Know who I love?
Sex. S-E-X.
I love Sex too, but
It's a great Nickelback song, though.
You have been banned, you loser. Now crawl back into your hole.
I meant to hit
I
this
wish I
one.
could like Trump. I halfway like Trump. I just wish he did make.
give me a high.
I wish Trump make the right decisions because I do
All right.
overall kind of like him, but like I see through him is what it is.
Let's talk about. Yeah, we got the platform. Let's talk about Trump for a minute. I'm gonna have a smoke, and we're gonna discuss Trump. It's the metal show.
I like and
4th of
hate
July.
Trump. Here's the thing. The things that I don't like Trump for are not the mainstream things that people hate Trump for, because the mainstream reasons why people hate Trump are like a lot of manufactured reasons, or a lot of like he said, she said reasons. The reasons why I don't like Trump are things that aren't talked about as much because they're too much of fact. And so like,
Well, what don't you like?
so one of the things was he refused, not just didn't, he refused to pardon Julian Assange. Who is Julian Assange? Julian Assange was the owner of WikiLeaks. What did WikiLeaks do? WikiLeaks received documents from someone in the U.S. military who is a trans person. I forget their name. They were male to female. And that's partially why they were pardoned. They gave links to WikiLeaks about the Hillary Clinton Pizzagate thing. And the only thing wrong that Julian Assange did was publish what someone gave to them as reported evidence. So
it's-
you know what? They imprisoned him for over 10 years. He has Asperger's. They tried to basically kill him in prison, and he was forced to say that what he said was a lie to be able to get out of prison because he was being tortured. Only 3 other people, two other people, he's the 3rd person that has Asperger's other than him to have survived this. Chelsea Manning is the person who gave him the evidence of the WikiLeaks that proved that Hillary and Obama were pedophiles.
You know what they call that, right?
Pizzagate.
Yeah, besides that, what he did, it's the same thing that Edward Snowden did. Not
Yeah,
saying there's anything
He's a
wrong.
hero.
Let me back that up. He is a hero, but as the United States government sees it, he did tyranny. So
They expose
they're
their
wanted.
secrets.
They're not going to pardon. They're going to arrest them.
But here's the thing.
You're right.
Here's the problem, though. Trump teased that he could.
But he
and maybe
didn't.
would, and he did not. And then he wished Ghislaine Maxwell well wishes in prison.
All right.
Another problem. He did not let Epstein go to Mar-a-Lago, but he still let Ghislaine Maxwell, knowing that was his girlfriend, go to Mar-a-Lago. And one of the most prolific, most known Epstein victims to speak out, was trafficked by Ghislaine from Mar-a-Lago, was Virginia Roberts.
You know why?
So fuck that guy.
There you go. You know why, right? Because Trump is paid. He's a paid-for president. His first term, he didn't take as much money. Do you know that he took $300 million? I can't remember who the donor was, but he took $300 million. Do you not think that they come to collect? That donor that gave $300 million wanted to basically turn Gaza into a
Earlier
parking
in
lot.
2026 here, it was back in February, I believe. I will fact check myself, but it was earlier this year where Jimmy Dore, who has spoken out in the UN about war, comedian, basically the George Carlin of our time that said you will, own nothing and love it, basically the George Carlin of our time spoke at the United Nations. I don't even remember where I was going with that, but basically everything that we're told is a
lie.
freaking lie. Everything. Like, there's no reason for Trump to say, I wish that woman well in prison, knowing everything, like all the stuff with Zorro Ranch that we don't even quite know about. Like, there's so many problems that I have with Trump that are not grabbing by a pussy that really.
And let's be honest, that was a locker room conversation.
Not just that.
Not the.
Like, in Trump's own autobiography, he talks about having a Kabbalah teacher. If you're too stupid to not know what Kabbalah is, that's your own fault. But I'll tell you, it's like the demon realm of what Judaism teaches, what Solomon was doing, the things that Solomon was literally, like, the things that Solomon was doing with these things was, like, abomination by God. Like, he turned his back on him, Solomon, because of this. And you think that Solomon is like the building blocks of the Freemasonry and stuff like that. Trump has openly admitted that he's had a Kabbalah teacher. He's openly admitted he's not a Christian. He's openly admitted and proud that his biggest donor is some Jewish woman, Mary Adelson, something like that, he said this back in March of 2026. You just have to pay attention. You just have to pay attention. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't like Trump about that other people just talk about media talking points, but there's things I don't like about Trump that most people won't say. And same thing with Biden, same thing with Kamala. I don't like any of them. Bernie and Tulsi Gabbard were some of the best politicians of our time, but even them
Tulsi Gabbard is bought and paid for.
But all of them. Bernie Sanders only stopped talking. I firmly believe it was because his wife and his daughters took AIPAC money without him knowing, and that's what blackmailed him, and he decided to protect his family. That's why he decided to endorse Biden. I 1,000% know this without having the fact, but I 1,000% know this.
All that money, USAID, that the Democrats were taking, that they paid the Obama kids with, and they paid Chelsea Clinton with, all that money was taken from taxpayers and given to terrorists.
Think about 10 years ago, as far as the Democratic Party. Who did people fucking want? Bernie Sanders. They pushed him out on purpose. They pushed him out on fucking purpose. Like everything that Bernie stood for was true. They just blackmailed his family and made him protect them. That is what happened to Bernie Sanders. I'll still stand on Bernie Sanders, but I'll still criticize Bernie Sanders for not letting them deal with what they sown and reaped.
So let's talk about this real quick. So the first term of President Trump, we all thought he was a
no-war president.
Yeah, no war president, make America great again. Everything was destined for
I trusted
America
him more
to be
than
great.
Biden or Kamala.
We voted for Trump thinking this was going to be 2.0. It was going to be
didn't.
America great again. I did. I thought that there'd be no war, of course. I thought that gas prices would come down drastically. I thought that groceries at the store. It would come down.
Remember, eggs
drastically.
were like $6 a gallon,
it was
or
crazy.
$6 a carton. Yes, I
And we-
remember it was $8 a carton. I
heard
worked at Dollar General in that time.
We heard stories about how there was like an egg shortage because of like chicken disease or something like that. Everything they say is a lie.
Lie.
It's all lies.
Lie.
The hantavirus. Remember they were talking about, oh, we all gotta be scared and everything. Nobody believed it or bought into it, and the media stopped talking about it. So before we talk about next week's show that we're gonna do on the Metal Revolution, Robin has something she would like to tell you about, and I think it's super cool. So go ahead.
What, the verse?
I want to hear the verse.
Yes. So
Since we were talking about Trump, I think this is perfect.
I felt convicted, especially after I was already talking after last week's paranormal show, just gusting in for Matt and everything. But I mean, this is partially why I'm so convicted about aliens and ghosts being demons. Is there's a verse in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 that perfectly encapsulates it, probably even better than Leviticus, talking about the dead don't talk to you, that they're just, basically in God's glory. I believe that they're in the tabernacle, or just like a paradise of the northern lights, basically. I don't even think people go immediately to heaven when they die. But Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So it's, if you don't properly understand this concept, if you don't properly understand how you're deceived, if you don't understand properly how you're inviting things in. So my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. And if you really either know your Bible, watch The Chosen, understand how God works, what does Jesus do the most? Rebuke lawlessness. Absolute lawlessness, like everything that's in your heart, like everything that made the Sadducees, the Pharisees, King Herod, what made them so self-conscious about is that in their hearts they just wanted to be their own God. They had their own thoughts. They were letting everything that was demonic consume them, the thoughts of what they wanted to believe. Everything from Adam and Eve of we can become as gods. That was one of the things that the serpent beguiled Eve, which beguile is NASA in Hebrew. Fun fact.
Yeah, very good.
Literally the whole point is just keeping you away from God, thinking that there's anything other than God.
There is nothing else.
No. And I mean, my grandmother is close to passing the veil, but one of the things that was really comforting was reading the last chapter of Matthew to her, which in my great Bible that includes part of the Apocrypha, it kind of breaks down some of these. You see how it breaks down and tells you what some chapters or verses are about. It'll be like a little summary. It just says the risen Christ. And when you really think that Jesus even cared about women so much that he chose for women to be the first people to see the tomb rolled away, and the first people that angel spoke to of the truth, to tell the disciples that were with him longer.
Probably because women are more nurturing.
Well, part of it is he was trying to legitimize women. The one woman that was bleeding so much and touched the fringe of his garment, that's a thing from Malachi, which is the very last book of the Old Testament, was touching the fringe of the garment. And if you really look into it, the fringe goes into the fringes of the world and flat earth, biblical cosmology.
So
It really depends on faith and you believing that God cares enough for your soul that he controls your life.
so your grandmother's close to crossing the veil.
Yeah.
She's come to her.
She's ready to go home to the Lord, and I'm at the point where I don't know if she's immediately seeing Jesus. I know she's going to see Jesus, but I don't think it's going to be exactly when she dies kind of thing. I just have the peace that she's in paradise, which paradise is in Sheol. Sheol is the land of the dead, valley of bones, darkness, whatever that's referenced. But I know that she's safe, and it's great. It's great
Yeah.
to know that. It's a comforting thing to know that.
Yeah, for sure.
Even, even when you die and meet people that you know in life, it's said, as I was saying in Leviticus, that the dead don't have any memory. So that's part of what's nice is we're not even going to recognize people like Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I mean? In heaven, we're just going to be like, oh, you love God too. Oh, you love God too. It's just going to be pure.
I don't even think that
Bliss.
you're going to remember your name. I think
Exactly. It's you're just
complete
not going to know the old thing.
openness.
I mean, that's beautiful too at the same time, because
Right.
that truly means that Jesus died for everything. And it sucks to say, but Jesus was on the cross for even Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, it's true. I mean,
It's true.
I will say this one thing before we wrap it up. They say that they're all God's people are welcome into heaven. So
even
and even
Hamites,
forgiven.
even
So
Canaanite.
Epstein and Hitler.
Jesus healed a
Mussolini.
Canaanite woman's daughter from demon possession because of her faith. She's like, I know I'm not worthy, but I believe you can do this. And it was her faith that made him heal her daughter
We're all
as
welcome.
a Canaanite. So it's not like you're ever so far gone. Obviously, for a Canaanite's daughter to become possessed, you did something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
They're still
there's
doing it,
nothing
Robin.
that can't be forgiven. That's part of the hard thing that some Christians, people that really dive into that tax-free exemption stuff with the Bible. No, literally, he died for everyone's sins. I actually got into it with a truther because they were talking about how like Shemites shouldn't integrate with anyone who's like Japhethite or Hamite. And that's just so racist because if you don't believe that Jesus died for everybody's sins, how are you even racist at that point? It's everybody, not just everybody who's a Shamite. Which Shemite means that you're of the descendant of Shem. That's where anti-Semite comes from.
Well, I think
And these
that,
people in Israel are not even Shemites. So that's the key point to learn.
I think that'll be a big shock for a lot of people when they pass over that they're going to be with everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You're going to see people in heaven that you didn't expect because, Jesus went to tax collectors. He went to Ethiopians. He went to women. He went to the people that needed healing. He's like, why would I go to people that like already know? I'm going to go to the sick. I'm the great physician. There's so many reasons why it makes sense. So many reasons.
All right. It's 4th of July. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
All right. So next Saturday, we have Sozin coming into the studio. We're going to talk Pop Goes Metal. Best metal singers, according to Rolling Stone, which you love. We'll do more Breaking Spines news. We'll have a killer playlist. And don't forget, July 13th, Mark Kendall. We have a special Metal Revolution presentation.
That's the day after my birthday, too.
I know.
I'll be 33.
Getting so old.
The golden 33.
The dirty 30s.
Well, the 33 Masonic thing.
Yeah.
Jesus was 33 when he died on the
333,
cross.
right there.
Did you know that, though? He was 33 when he died
33.
on the cross. That's partially why they, mock.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did
3
you want me
a.m.
to read this too about the House of
Yeah,
Blues?
do you want to do the House of Blues thing before
I want to
go?
make sure we know about the House of Blues.
All right, let's do it.
The Outlaw Radio Nation is teaming up with Battle of the Bands Road to Revival for a killer giveaway for a VIP experience. That one lucky winner will score free tickets to the July 26th showdown, House of Blues Cleveland. Hang out with us at Outlaw Radio Nation crew and experience the event like a rock star. Head to outlawradionation.com to enter now. And the winner will receive tickets to the Battle of the Bands at House of Blues Cleveland, access to hang out with us, the Outlaw Radio Nation crew, during the event. Matt, Rob,
Yeah.
is that going to be there?
I'm not sure if the Zack
Okay.
Attack's going to make, but we'll see.
So access to hang out with the Outlaw Radio Nation crew during the event, as well as getting VIP check-in and early entry if you want to secure your front row spot. Meet and greet photo opportunities with judges when available or if available. A signed memorabilia item and a mention on air during our show the day before the July 25th special presentation chance to win. And oh my gosh, that's only less than a month away.
Yeah, it's very soon. And I think today, because it's the 250th anniversary of America, 4th of July, you can get 25% off tickets.
There
I think
we
they're
go.
doing that all day.
Okay.
Tomorrow you can see me on the Outlaw Radio Show with Reverend Rob. Okay. He's going to be talking about gluttony.
Love that.
I'm going to be talking about kinks and fantasies.
Going
Modern
off on
love.
that lust.
Going off on that lust. Yeah. Never mind.
I do like Rob segments too, and I like getting the little piecemeals from Matt, especially recently. You know, just
Yeah.
the mutual discussions and understanding the world. It's just I love seeing how people
I'll be
get to understand things. Yeah.
I'll be competing with Rob in 90s pop culture. So that ought to be fun, like the grunge era. That'll be interesting. And we have a bunch of country tunes. And at 8 p.m., we interview Ozark Gypsy.
Awesome.
Next
Okay.
week on the Outlaw Radio Show, we're going to play the game, Are You Smarter Than a First Grader?
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Rob, I was like, first grade's all about geography and science. You better study up, man.
I don't even remember anything in first grade except for my teacher telling me Santa wasn't going to come.
Santa's not
She was
real.
mean.
Santa's not coming for you. You're getting coal.
I
You
made
little-
an honest mistake, and she was so mean
little
about
elf.
it, and I was crying. My mom got mad.
They don't make toys for bad girls. All right, well, we've been the Metal Revolution. We talked about Trump. We talked about God. Talked about metal. Talked about death metal.
If I'm here, we're always
Face.
talking about God. That's your disclaimer for the future.
Disclaimer, baby. It's all good. I like talking about Trump. There's a lot more things I'd like to say about Trump, but
I love being able to say what I don't like about Trump, and people go like, "Oh yeah, that's not why. Oh yeah, that's not why." Is the reason why I don't like. Like, get legitimate reasons. I don't lie about things he did. Just actually be mad about the things he did do.
the actual
It's-
things that he did wrong.
That's what's easier.
Well, it's July 4th. We're still at war. Gas prices are high. Food is expensive.
Resist Israel.
Resistance is real.
They're
Time
trying
to
to
start
take
the
our
revolution.
military.
I know that they want to incorporate Israel's military in
No,
their
listen to this, guys.
And-
Look at my page.
Mossad.
In November, they're trying to make a conference where 6 delegates from every continent. So 1 delegate from every continent. Think about it. North America, South America, Australia, Asia, Europe, Africa. There's 1 delegate from all 6 continents going to Jerusalem November 2026. And they're going to make the Talmudic Noahide laws a universal kind of moral complex religion. And that means that if you believe in Jesus Christ, you're already breaking the Noahide law of idolatry.
They're getting us set up for
They're-
the Antichrist.
I
They're getting us
need
ready
y'all
for
to
it.
know how serious this is.
They're getting
I
us ready.
cried when I read this article.
Don't worry, Robin. The
No, I
an-
cried for
that-
everyone that I care about that doesn't know about it that I won't see in heaven.
Don't worry, the aliens are coming. They'll be fixing everything. Zero gravity
why I
and free
cry, though.
energy.
I just love to understand.
All right. Well, we've been the Metal Revolution. Saturday night, July 4th. Thank you for staying with us. I got 2 songs in a row for you. I'm going to play Conspiracy 216 with Wasting Away.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to do...
We're going to see him at the House of Blues.
Yeah,
too.
we are. They're a contender.
Yeah.
They made it.
So happy.
Good
and
job,
proud of
Johnny.
Johnny.
Got married. Tied the knot. We're in the ball and chain now. Yep. And you're going to be rocking for all of Cleveland to see. All right. We've been the Metal Revolution. Robin.
Rockin' Robin and Jeff James.
We'll see you guys on the flip side. We'll be back.
I'll be back. So they won't take it away. Trying to make to figure it out. Always thinking this is a waste. Move on. You're burning to fall. We're gonna go. What's in the way of a monster still? Foul release locked away. No values anymore. Nowhere to turn, wasting away. Move on. You're burning to fall. We're gonna go. What's in the way? I'm a monster still. Foul release locked away. No values anymore. Nowhere to turn, wasting away. Move on. You're burning to fall. We're gonna go. What's in the way? Let me see your middle finger in the air. Wave it around like you just don't care. Let me see your dirty finger in the air. Let 'em know that the party's right.
This is Troy.
Adam.
Sam.
Jason.
And Levi.
We are Avoid Dead. You're listening to Outlaw Radio.